Yeah, guys, I also want to talk about the house, our A-frame house. Sorry, I have something in my nail. Yeah, I started to talk about it on his channel and now I'm finishing it on mine. So, a lot of people are asking about the upstairs, and the floor upstairs has been done twice and it's still not right. It needs to be done again. And it's a very big job and a very expensive job. So, and also it's something we don't want to have to do a fourth time. So this time around, we really need to find somebody who knows what they're doing, like a proper carpenter. Because unfortunately, all the people that have touched that floor don't know how to work with wood and didn't let us know that working with what's the name of the tree? A eucalyptus tree. Which here it's called something else, but an architect that I met on the bus when I came back this time from Nairobi, I was explaining to him about the floor and everything, and he was like, that's kind of like, not the right wood to use. It depends on the wood you use, and the wood we used was one of the worst. It wasn't only the worst wood we could have used. We also didn't give it time to dry. We used it as soon as it was cut, and you're not supposed to do that because that wood will expand and contract a lot, and you need to give it time to dry, and we didn't do that. So yeah, kind of woods we could have chosen, but we didn't know that because it's our first build. So, and we were kind of relying on people that said they could do that job, that they would actually know what they were doing and would have knowledge of all those things. Because when you hire somebody to do a job,
Can I say hi to them? Hi guys.
when you hire somebody to do a job, you kind of in Europe anyway, in Ireland where I come from, when you hire somebody to do a job, they're usually very professional and have studied that thing. Um, but here it's an altogether different story. People need
Just want
money
money, yeah.
and they'll say anything to get
And
that job, to get that
especially
money.
when they seem
And
so
unfortunately for us, that fucked up our
mm,
house big time,
yeah,
really big time.
yeah.
And a lot of people are also saying, oh, you guys need this and you guys need that. We're very aware of what we need. Like,
But
sorry, it's almost my time of month, but I'm happy I'm making this video
uh,
because, like, I would love nothing more than to have an oven, a clay oven, just like my friend Selena's in Bomanoma, but we don't have the funds to do that right now. Like, obviously, or everything would be happening and flowing, but Rome wasn't built in a day. This house went up in 6 months, which is a pretty big achievement. Um, and yeah, it was all Bushman's money, apart from the roof. My mom helped with the roof, and everything else was his money. Um, So there's another question answered for people to say, "Oh, your relationship's breaking and he was just using you." Using me for what? If anybody was using anybody here, it was me. If you want to go there, because he's financially takes care of me. I'm not working right now. My I love natural skincare and I make natural skincare, but I can't. We don't have the money for me to do it right now,
and
and
also
it wouldn't work
and
here.
also the demand because those
Yeah, it
people
would
don't know
work in
about them. Yeah,
Mombasa, but it wouldn't work here. Or it would work in Nairobi for sure.
not really Mombasa, Nairobi, wherever, but they like where people are aware of those things, not
Yeah,
in the
and
village.
you know,
Mm,
yeah, you can say Gabby wines and moons a lot,
mm,
but fuck, of course I'm going to. Like, things work a lot differently here, and you can't really rely on anybody, not even that engineer that you paid a lot of money to. Um, really kind of fucked up our house in a way. And it's very upsetting because we were on a tight budget and now we have to pause until he makes more money all the time from Mombasa so that we can add to things, you know.
mm.
So the next
finish.
money is for this. The next amount of money
I
is for
mean, that money
this.
is calculated. Any money comes is
It's
calculated.
calculated
Any
for
money comes is
something.
calculated.
So I really
You know.
appreciate people. Well, I don't really like saying, "Oh, you guys need an oven." No
Mm.
shit. Like, of course we need an oven. I would love nothing more than to make a big lasagna or a roasted chicken in the oven, but and lots of things in the oven, even baking and everything. But
And us, we love food.
yeah,
You know, and
we
we
both
both love
really love
food.
food,
Yeah,
and
and we enjoy eating actually.
yeah, I mean it's a human
We
need,
enjoy
but some
from
people
yesterday.
are aware of what they're putting in their mouths. Like we're both kind of a bit health conscious.
Yeah, because
I
someone like
mean, to a
we are
certain
people
extent.
who health conscious. Yeah,
Yeah,
someone like
when it
me, I
comes to
enjoy
food.
cooking my own. I enjoy eating my food, my own food
Yeah,
that I've cooked because I know there is chili, there is onion, there is
yeah,
garlic, and I know what's ginger for, and
yeah.
everything spices, all those.
And we
And
like to add those things for health reasons
yeah,
too.
and it come out a nice food because this life is just to make you comfortable. If you don't have a nice food or nice meal, now what do you expect? I mean, what are you
Yeah.
working for,
Mm-hmm.
so our body is very important. It's good to when you look good, that's nice on,
Oh, and I want to address,
and
I'll come back to the house in a minute, but I need to
yeah.
get this off my chest because,
Mm,
guys, you need to wise up with your silly questions. If you're going
mm,
to send me some nice comments, and, you know, honestly, I didn't even ask anybody for advice. I was sharing a side of a story, which, again, I probably shouldn't have shared because we shouldn't be talking about our personal lives on the internet. And we're both very stubborn and headstrong. So sometimes when you
mhm.
make a decision in that moment, it's not the right decision. But I actually had to turn off my comments the other day
Mm.
because I was like, my phone was pinging every second, and I'm like, Jesus, that's
I know
overwhelming.
people right now are looking me in a bad image, like not actually looking me, like from the comments, and
No, and that's
but
another thing we need to address.
no, let me finish then.
Obviously, okay, there's another
Mm,
side to him
mm,
apart from the fact I don't like him drinking, and he realizes that that's a problem, and he's gonna get help with it, which is amazing. Um, but he's got a lot of other qualities. Otherwise, we wouldn't be together. That nobody's perfect, and we're trying to work things out. And when people come with the most stupid question like, "Is Gabby homeless?" Absolutely not. I come from a very beautiful
So is
family
he
in
living in a
Ireland.
forest? He's living in the bushman. Are we living in the forest? Family. We have a family. These
Like,
are
don't
our
ask
family.
stupid questions.
Because
I
just
don't
come,
appreciate bad comments.
and I know what I'm capable of, and everyone knows how blessing. It's good to discover yourself and know the
Honey, you know
purpose
what
of
I don't
you.
understand?
You know. Mm.
There's certain people that I've noticed
So
that watch both of us.
mm,
And this
I
is
know,
going
I know.
no, this is going on
Mm,
my channel, and
mm,
he doesn't like me to mention names, but I
mm,
am. Like, for example, this old woman called Mrs. Brown. This
mm,
Mrs. Brown,
mm,
if you hate me that much, because you
mm.
obviously do, and even if
Who's
you do come to
mm,
my channel, I've actually blocked you. So I don't know if you can watch my videos, but you definitely can't comment anymore because your comments were nasty and they just
what was she
added
saying?
to stress. She was just saying
Mm,
horrible things,
mm.
and I noticed she just doesn't like us, She doesn't like
So
me, and she doesn't like me being with you.
forget about those people who
And
don't
she's
like
not
us.
God.
Let me tell you something. If you know that she's not God, thank you. If only you know that she's not God, then don't bother.
No, it does
Don't
bother
bother.
me,
But
and I
just
realize I'm a bit
maybe, oh
sensitive for
okay,
you
if maybe
two.
you're coming with negative,
Energy. I don't
energy,
like
or
negative
there's some ill
energy.
inside you, or the way you look in someone. The people can look in a different dimension.
I think maybe she was
But
hurt by a white man in her past because she's kind of
mm,
racist towards me, and I don't like it. And she
anyway,
keeps like sending you all these positive comments and writing me the
mm,
most horrible comments, which to me is kind of weird because we're a couple.
yeah, we are
So that's
couple,
not
and
nice to take, like, I don't know. I just weirded me out. So you're no longer welcome on my channel, so take a hike. Thank you, Mrs. Brown. Have a wonderful day.
okay.
I definitely don't want nasty people on my channel. So Mrs. Brown, from me to you, take a hike. Go get your entertainment somewhere else. Just like Black Uhuru says, don't show all your teeth. Plastic smile can't work. Yeah,
Cheers,
but anyway,
cheers.
back to the house.
Mm,
We are really trying our best. If anybody in this life,
Double it.
um,
Shit.
if anybody like
Yeah.
the effort we've put into this house and the money he has put into it, but for me, it's mostly the effort. Like we need to get this house
I wish.
finished, you know,
Yeah.
because we're both very
You know.
creative and
Because these things, it does not. This house does not need anything much big, guys. Does not need. It's just the floor, and I know once we've done the floor and partition,
yeah,
and finishing the inside and tile the stairs. It's only stairs,
yeah,
floor and a bit of like quarter of the floor
yeah.
on
I
the ground
actually
here.
think it needs a lot done.
And for those making it to make it, how can I say it,
Reinforced.
reinforce it, that's something very cheap.
Yeah,
Just people, if you have people, labor,
yeah,
things work, and you have material,
yeah,
then why not things run?
yeah,
Yeah. And what's remaining is something that we know. We don't need like an engineer or whatever.
yeah.
Like
And
that guy who
I
used to
think
come
we've
here and
both learned a lot
yeah,
from building the
I was paying this
house.
guy 2,000 every 2,000, how many dollars? Like
Um,
$5.
no,
Mm.
2000's like $20 almost.
No.
Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is
Imagine just coming and
every
say do
day.
this, do I know, no,
And he
and
was only here for a few
but anyway,
minutes.
I don't want to talk about
Anyway,
it
yeah.
because we already gone past that because where
Yeah,
we are,
but you say that we don't have
mm,
a lot. I think we have a lot to do. Like there's tiling everywhere, there's
there is
countertops,
actually a
there's
lot.
shelving to do,
Yeah,
there's
this house we want it to
furniture
be
to be
very nice.
finished.
Yeah, so we need
Out
the
here, we
money.
want to get the mismatch tiles
Yeah,
because I
on
think
the
they would be
floor.
cheaper
Yeah,
at Maroa Hardware, and I
yeah.
know
This
not too
house will
many
be very, very
people are
beautiful.
probably interested in buying those, but we
Mm.
are.
I want this house to be homely. You can see even the trees and all that.
Yeah, so next time we go there, we'll be getting all the mismatch tiles for outside and for the outside toilet. I
Mm.
think that's a good idea. That's our
Yeah.
neighbor James.
Yeah, he's
God
looking
love
for
him.
the key.
He's
You know what
always
happened?
working.
What happened with him? What is looking?
What?
There's someone who he threw a key from the other side of our compound
Oh
to this
shit.
side. So those people are plowing there. They say they saw it. I've even showed them where I was slashing, trying to see if
Yeah.
I can get the key. But the
Oh.
key so he's plowing the whole jump of mine looking for key.
Oh my
Gosh,
god.
I could have given him seedlings.
Good luck with that. That's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, but yeah, he has break the house. Maybe if it could be, I go sleep and then tomorrow
Yeah, and
because he
guys,
has been working.
my mom
Oh my
wonders
god!
why
Oh
I'm
my
even
god!
doing
Oh my
YouTube
god!
because she said, "Oh, I
Mm.
can't even go there anymore or
I
read
need
your
some bone
comments
soup for those cows. Why am I? But
because
I've
you've
knelt
been
for
working
long.
all day."
Yeah. Oh, I love when I'm working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't be leaving nasty comments because I come from a very amazing family. In fact, sometimes
Yeah.
I
So people
think I
don't
have
want
the
to.
best mother in the world.
Yeah.
I think I do
Yeah.
because she's like an angel
No.
and she'd do anything for me. And it must be so upsetting if she is watching some of our videos. And sorry, mom, everything's
Yeah, I would
okay.
say actually, let me say this. I would say actually, mom, sorry. We are very sorry because we respect you so much. Mhm. Respect.
But
Gracias. We respect you so much, and we love is not by. We are very serious, and anything that has happened, we've learned from there, and also, yeah, we've learned from there. So, we're just the same people,
mm,
and I love your daughter so much. Yeah, she knows. Yeah, deeply inside. So I always work very hard and I work very hard. If I don't upload video, I've been not uploading video previously because I don't have bundles of money. Because there's too
but now
much
we have
needed.
internet.
Now I have internet every day. I'm trying to look content and I'm bringing you content. Stop commenting bad comments. Comment good comments. I'm giving you content that you even comment. So
Yeah.
let's have love each other and not hate each other and let's not paint too much, keep on painting, like, the words you can be, your words can be used against you. So
Yeah, that's
those
true.
things, so be careful, like, he's going to be like, today, like I've been sent WhatsApp to someone. He's sending me a woman who's very drunkard. He does not even know her name. He's
What?
like, yeah, he's walking like,
What are you
nah,
talking about?
what's that? Bring the camera. Look at me here, guys. There's something you should understand. And I'm always a man who is very clear and straight. So I'm not that person of maybe you think of. I don't know, but I'm a blessed man and with qualities, and respect. I'm disciplined. Yeah. From all the videos you see, my videos, and I'm a person who focus on myself and my own journey. Because I have a journey, I'm on the road, and only person who will stop me is God. You know. So let's love each other, and if there is those small things that has been, hesitating us or doing what, we've talked about it, and we've come to conclusion, and you see you're working, and we don't think even about it. So let's not be sending me some videos of people sleeping on the street.
Mm.
Do I sleep? Even if I take 2 beers, I don't sleep on the street. I come back home and I cook, I eat. So let's love each other and let's not put too much heavy things. It's like God is coming today. No. So
Anyway,
stop
I
it.
want to
Yeah.
pause this for a second. Guys, to cut a long story short, we're very aware that we need an oven. If you are in a position to help us out with our clay oven, fantastic. If you're like in a rush for us to get our oven, help us out with an oven. But for now, the oven isn't the priority. The rest of the windows are priority. The tiles are a priority because, and the reason why I say that is because when we walk from here into our what's going to be a living room, it gets very dirty every day, right, honey?
Yeah, because there's much loose sand here.
Yeah, so
So
we need these tiles, and we had the idea. I had the idea the other day that I've seen
I
and
wish you could take those tiles my mom told me to.
I know. I had this idea. I've seen a little part of this hardware store where you can get everything. It's where we got our iron sheets and where we're gonna be where we got our tiles and we're gonna get more. I've seen that they sell mismatched tiles, which I think would look beautiful out here. Even if they're all different, as long as they're not marbly, I just want solid colors.
Solely because this place should not put tiles that are very slippery.
Yeah, it should
Because
be those non-slip
yeah,
tiles.
when it rains, I see some people put tiles. Some people here in their houses, even at my mom's house.
Yeah,
It's a balcony and they're putting tiles
slippery
that are very
tiles.
slippery,
Yeah.
and when it rains comes inside, you cannot even walk there.
Yeah, no, I'm not
You
saying
know.
that we should buy any
So
tiles.
we need
I'm
to buy
saying
those tiles
if
that
Maroa Hardware has the non-slip and maybe some mismatched ones, I don't care if they're different colors as long as they're solid colors.
yeah, different color is okay. You can get, there are those concrete, there are those
Yeah.
marble, there
Yeah.
are those, like mostly this is the cheapest. I don't know how they call it, but I think concrete they always okay, even marble, because marble are rough.
I don't like marble for outside. I'm saying
Or from for outside, for the better for outside,
I want different tiles, but
yeah,
they have to be
pattern,
solid
yeah,
colors.
those are concrete.
Yeah, and also for the outside bathroom. So there's a lot of things before the clay oven can
Even these
happen.
are tiles inside. We can polish it.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
think we need to.
No, I'm just saying because I did
Yeah,
this property management.
we don't need to polish them.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good quality. That's what is the point.
Yeah.
But some like those slides, you can't polish them. You
Yeah.
now get yourself on the door.
So right now,
It's
I
like
would say that our priority is to get the windows finished, to get the tiles finished, because then less cleaning, less dust, to get our indoor fire completely made. The one where you open the glass door, you put the wood, and you can even cook on top of it. That could be a small one to begin with, and then later on we'll get a larger one made. And after all of the downstairs is done, oh, we also need a countertop from the hardware store, like a nice countertop, and those are kind of expensive. and then we're gonna put wooden shelves underneath. I lived in an eco village in Ireland, and the kitchen that I was renting from was beautiful, and it had open wooden shelves, and I love that. I don't want cupboards. I want my shelves to be open wooden shelves, and I think you also like those, honey.
Yeah, anything for you, anything that looks good. You're the woman of the house, so
Yeah, but we like to talk it over, and then if
I've
he
not
agrees
pictured
on
it.
it,
I've not pictured it.
yeah.
So
Well, instead of having a
mm,
cupboard, the
mm,
shelves will just be open so you can see everything, like underneath the countertop. Because I don't know.
underneath,
Yeah. And then we'll have one on the
how will you
left
make?
side of the window
Uh,
and one on the right side of the
how will
window.
you make the underneath to be open? Because they're going to rely on the other. If,
Oh, let me show you. You
mm,
see the way we're using the wood there as a countertop? We're
mm.
gonna buy a real countertop, but then in the middle, underneath, we will put shelves, a wooden shelf.
I know those window shelves, but some of them they need to be closed, unless some for store,
Yeah.
some for putting utensils, those kind of things.
And I also think we
And
should.
if you don't close them, which means unless you have somewhere else you're going to put your utensils, which means they'll get easily maybe dust or
Yeah, but we can have like seals for everything. Like
I
for
know the
example.
we'll make them perfect. Don't worry.
Yeah. And then I was thinking, under our stairs, I was thinking to have a wooden door made so that, because we tend to store a lot of stuff under our stairs. And if it had a nice wooden door, like right now, there's a curtain there, and you see under there, I think it would be nice to have like a nice door made so that you can close that and you can't see the mess. I'm not too sure. And then our upstairs floor needs done and reinforced before we can even think about an oven. So yeah, thanks for the oven suggestion, but we're well aware of what we need. Like, don't kid yourself. And yeah, lately we actually the whole time we've been using gas. So we don't really feel like we're without a kitchen necessarily, but we are like we're really just coping with what we have, and we're he's making really amazing food, and sometimes I cook, very rarely if I'm being honest. Like, Bushman does most of the cooking, and like if you see us eating beans, I was thinking about this the other day. Sometimes people in America will just open a can of beans. Those aren't cans of beans, those are dried beans that were stepped overnight and cooked and then sauteed with garlic and ginger and chilies. Like, a lot of effort goes into all of our meals. Everything's cooked from scratch. Like, there's nothing out of a can, or you know, a lot of effort goes into every meal that we're having, which is great and healthy. But we really do want to get our house finished. So this weekend, um, we're hoping that the guy's gonna come with the other window frames, the one for our bedroom and that one, and to get the glass, obviously, in the window frames as well. And then, um, after that, the next project will be to finish the tiles and to tile out here because it's so dusty. I'm cleaning it like a few times a day in there, and it's a lot of kind of senseless work. If we had tiles, there wouldn't be so much cleaning. Yeah, like he made these really nice shelves. So we can just, when you're sitting here, you can just put your tea or your coffee or whatever you're drinking right there. Um yeah, so there's a lot to do, guys, but Rome wasn't built in a day, so we just have to do bit by bit and what we can afford. And eventually, we've always actually, from the word go, from before we even started building, we've always had a vision for the whole house, and we even want to have, like, little lights creeping all over the pillars, and trees lining the whole fence, which we've already got in this part but not in the front part. But if I'm being honest, Bushman's been working really hard in the garden. Like everything you see in here, he has planted. So our pumpkin is creeping everywhere, and our passion fruit, and that's our Christmas tree. And there's so many other trees over there. Maybe I should show you. We've also got a lot of guava, and the guavas have come out, but they're not ripe yet. Like you see all these trees and the bamboo, and all the trees lined up against the fence. Bushman has planted everything, even this, and this tree, and our Christmas tree. And I love the way he's got everything creeping like that. I really love that. These trees were planted by him. Everything's growing so big and lush. It's more pumpkin we have growing and skimawiki, but we've been eating it, so it's kind of bare. I'm not too sure what this one is. More pumpkin and skimawiki. And like, look at the guavas. This is a big guava. You see all these trees, apart from that big minty bushy thing, they were all planted by Bushmen. And hey James, that's James, our neighbor. He does agriculture. You see all the guavas here. There's plenty of them, but they're not the bigger ones up here. Kind of big, but they're still not ripe. This is the first time we'll be tasting our guavas, but there's plenty of them. So I can't wait until they get ripe. And today, Bushman cleared this whole space. It's gonna have more trees, and I think we're gonna put more pumpkin here. And he's had guys plow all of our land in front here. And we've already started, he's already started to put more vegetables and fruits, and I've planted some cucumber and pumpkin. But in fairness to Bushman, like he's been doing most of the gardening. So yeah. I can't remember what month we planted this tree, but it's gonna be a nice shade. It's got big thorns. See the big thorns on it? It's kind of, oh, that would hurt you if you got stuck in it. He planted all those trees and fruits and papaya all around there. And this is bamboo that he planted. We both love going to the garden centre and just picking a bunch of